Back at the mural. This is day 7, but we calling it 6 because yesterday was a wash. We resumed back. Yesterday was a fake ass rain delay. It was supposed to rain, 75% chance. It was drizzling in the morning and then sunny the rest of the day. It's crazy. Maryland weather, Baltimore weather, you just never can predict it. But we back, we here. Back at the wall, got good progress. If you can see behind me, I flipped the camera around. I would say we're about 45% there. Pushing 50, honestly. Get good coverage. By today, we probably have paint on all the panels at the bottom. 4 should be complete. See where we take it from here. It's a little windy today. Make it work, man. Another day in the neighborhood. Let's get it. The word of today is tape. Tape, tape, tape. That's really what I use to get the crispiest lines when I do these murals. My artwork is very vector, 2D and flat. So I'm a real big proponent of using tape to get very crispy and fine edges so the color can pop and for me to get those really defined corners when I'm doing my painting. Frog tape, I definitely recommend that as the #1 surface. I feel like it has a lot of versatility from jagged walls to flat walls as well, and it doesn't leave a sticky residue when you take it off when you're painting. And that pretty much was the game plan for the day. I really focused on the Royal Theater panel, and I really was getting into the color blocking most of the day. So a lot of ASMR you're gonna hear in this video for the taping. Just get into it and coloring in those big colors. A lot of people think taping sometimes slows down the process, but in reality, I'm all about that end product. If I'm getting those crispy lines, I don't have to go over it twice. I'm using tape, frog tape to be specifically. Like I said, it's not a sponsored video, but if you're listening, Frog, please hit your boy up because the amount of tape that I go through for a job is really ridiculous. But the product stands the test of time, and I'm gonna stand behind it because it gives me the results that I need. Very, very impressed with this process, and as you can see, the lines are crispy as I don't know what. Tape is gonna be your best friend when you tape in these walls. Get those crispy edges. It works for us today because the sun is out, so the wall is kind of warm. So the glue from the tape was able to stick on here real nice. Those last 3-4 days when it was cold out here, nah, you really don't get that luxury. So it makes it easy for us today. Be able to fly through these colors, and they dry so quick with the sun hitting the wall. Love a day like this. Absolutely love it. You know, we're on day 7 of doing this mural, and sometimes the motivation can kind of dwindle down a little. I've been working on this wall for the last 2 to 3 days, and it's like, am I really making progress on this? Because you want to move around and hit different aspects of the wall, but sometimes you just gotta lock in. You gotta know what the end goal is. You got the blueprint right in front of you of what to attack and what to hit, and we got a game plan. Whenever you're doing these large scale projects, you just gotta remember the end is near. Day by day, hour by hour. Don't try to look at the end result, but just go through it every day, and before you know it, you'll have a finished wall. So just a little motivation for my muralists out there, future muralists, if you're looking to get into it, step by step, brick by brick. Pole really goes crazy. I can lift it up. There we go. Watch the crispiness. The crispiness of the lines. And that's how we finish out the day, man. Me just focusing on the Royal Theater. I was able to actually get some paint down on the orange panel. That's going to be hands holding flowers. And we're all getting to it on the Finks Club. It was pretty self-explanatory today. Just getting the details, a lot of tape to get those crispy edges. And you just see this thing building. I'm so excited to see what the rest of the mural is going to look like. And just seeing the progress. It's a beautiful thing to be on this journey. We're checking for day 8, man.